week. I made myself a cup of tea after the jam mystery debacle, aka I forgot to pick up a quest, therefore I couldn't finish it. Now we now know that people might die. More people might die. That's
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition. I ain't the murdering type.
He's not lying.
Understood.
No problem. I would...
Alright. So, we know that there are two other dudes out there that will kill people.
Right to work! Right!
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? We're all workers, right? Worked at territory. We're done here.
Right to work! Right!
Things are busy enough.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open, and try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
But I got past Measure Head. Are you sure you can't get past him?
Yeah. I saw your ballerina moves up there. In a real fight, these acrobatics will get you killed faster than a bullet.
You caught them off guard. That only happens once. Even if you got him twice, or whatever. Now, he's alert. Standing on a narrow bridge. And me, man, are tired and hungry.
Did you just change accents? Have you considered, like, storming in?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
An intricate web of blue, the pattern still kind for you to someone who knows gone.
Is there a way to ask him about this?
Right to work! Right to work! Sure.
When a bunch of beats me.
When the man moves around, you perceive there's something odd in the way he carries himself. His shirt is far too... He ignores you. Silence is the answer. There's something off there, but he won't say what.
There's more to this guy. There's I feel like there's a lot more to this dude, but I don't know, like...
We were promised work.
The physically impressive man tower.
Okay, we asked him where he was from.
What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Alright, okay, so... What are we gonna do at this point? Alright, what do we got in our, okay. That's not may take a while. Take on la responsibility. Prove your... Yeah, that's not happening. Split a kilo with Kuno. I don't feel like doing that. Open the door for Everett. I already got my... Oh! The number. Have you run the number yet? It's been like 2 days, right?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio. Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
Wait, why was I thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
It won't roll over at the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant.
I like this high-tech talk.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
So the machine puts the loco in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
Yeah, let's what's it packing?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what, a 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Aw, he's proud!
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Aw, that's a fine machine you got there, bud.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
Please don't drive it into a river like I did.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Have you ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Well, if we ever get this case solved, maybe we could do it together.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means no.
Fine. I tried. I tried to be your friend, Kim. I'm trying so hard. Alright, what else do we got? Find a murder weapon. What is the race enigma? Victim tattoos. Rest of the armor. I'm not finding some speed. I'm not drinking booze. Keep searching for the collar. Track down the gun. Explore the I wonder if we can do that at some point. Alright, right, the call. That's why I was at the carriage for. Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
radio
Precinct 57.
owner.
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. 57.
In the cabin, you see
Alright. Talking to them isn't probably gonna get me anywhere. Talking to you isn't gonna get me anywhere. I wonder if there's a way.
You see a heavy the door does the cobalt blue surf, old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Interesting. Alright. Here, go back to being a hobo for a minute. Do you know anything?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Look, I'm trying to be nice. What about the lady up here?
The door is closed. Still, not the lieutenant. He doesn't like where this is going.
I'm not gonna break in! Don't worry about it. Yet. Yeah, we're not breaking in yet. Do you have anything new?
Hi again, gendarme.
Can you tell me about that muscular type who came in to investigate the
Oh
crime?
yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Any other traits besides muscular?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Alright, so he was one...
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
Earpiece.
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
Do you know what he was saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you.
Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think, like, I'm exploring my sexuality. What's we? All right, I guess I can't talk to him. Talking to her doesn't seem to take me anywhere. I think I'm just gonna go back. I think I'm gonna just go back home. Ah. Hey, what's this? Oh. I didn't see that before.
It's getting late.
Night,
Good
Kim.
night, officer.
Alright. Want to check something. The kid's probably not there right now. He is. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna... Hey, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Alright, fair is fair.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honorable like that. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Alright, there's a textbook with your name out in the apartment.
Yeah, so fucking what?
It said Kuno de Rooter?
Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit? Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it.
You can't fuck with Kuno.
Met your dad.
Yeah? How are you still standing, pig? You sneak past him.
Yeah, snuck in, got out.
You got lucky. Kuno's dad was out getting more drink. Kuno knew that. That's why he sent you. Kuno cares about his pig. Doesn't want his pig to get hurt.
You got a lot of bills unpaid?
Fuck right there, where? Fucking 3 years or some shit.
You can guess.
Let me guess. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
So that's really no place to live in.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
You don't got an easy life there.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life?
Yeah, we got...
Yeah, pig. This shit is... The fuck do you want with it? It's a vitamin, pig.
You could use some.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig.
Whatever.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mad.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to... Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Wait, the gardener used to work there? Used to?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
She's a gardener, though.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
Have you ever climbed a ladder?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So the ladder's unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Kuno knows the ladder is unclimbable.
I did that.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give the fuck about it.
Do you know where the rest of the armor is?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
So you threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Alright.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
Troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Interesting.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Mañana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And why are you telling me this, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you, loser pig. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
What about the contusions on on the body of the dead person? Did you do that, Kuno?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
The bruise. The marks on the stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a lone pig trying to sugar talk.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now.
Probably Clan. You heard Kuno. I don't know. Remember Night City?
What the fuck, Kuno?
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
You're testing.
Get lost.
Kuno doesn't.
Alright, so he actually gave me some info. Interesting. Hey, how you doing?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Alright. So we got a skill up. Probably one more interfacing eventually. But I'll save the point in case. Alright. Probably can't do that. Smar and Butter is, I think, trying to get money from him. I thought I could get money from him. The cockatoo one, I don't know what that was about. Alright, we're gonna take a nap now.
It's getting cold. The bed is comforting.
At least this bed is nicer than the one back in my old
The
room.
bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Is my lizard brain gonna talk
Like
to
a
me?
deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you. It digs into your brain.
Great. This is gonna be real chill. Dark Shore, my ass. I know what this is.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
I hate you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about
Look,
it.
dude, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep, man.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
Last dream?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, an ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it's gonna be okay. Sounds like I'm gonna regain my memories and everything is gonna be shit.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
So, paranoia shit. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Okay. Morning, Kim. I might have given some children, some drugs. It's I don't know why.
Yes?
We need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No, I meant like responsibility. You know, the guy that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
This whole situation?
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Alright, let's we have to talk to La Mañana. El Mañana. La Mañana. And see, are you guys still here?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. 57.
In the cabin, you see a...
Damn it. Alright. Hey, Mañana, we need to talk. Don't ask me where I got my info from. I did not split a kilo
Hold on
with
one
a child.
man. How can I help you?
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
Promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So, the probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly.
Technical
That was the interesting part.
Technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
So 4 pieces of armor up for grabs. I already sent the boots away. I have the cuirass.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Hold up, 4 pieces? Helmet, cuirass, gauntlet, boots? What about, like, leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I agree, officer. Let's focus on the hanging, and later some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Nice. From what I learned, it was a very heavy, boring set of armor.
So Kuno used us to what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Alright, thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Alright, go on. Maybe Everett's got something? Or maybe I can talk to a fucking container again. It's rhetoric, right? Man, what's down there? Oh, that's the apartment that they wanted me to check out. Alright. Okay, let's check this out. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Everett first and see, just in case there's no skill checks he wants me to complete. Leia, how you doing?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting. Just...
Anything new? Oh, coffee.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
I'm not. We don't need to talk to him about my gun. Alright. So, their container is. I think it's rhetoric. I don't know what's in that container, but I want to know what's in that container. It's probably nothing.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since...
Alright, rhetoric. Right. Do I have any rhetoric clothes? I don't think I have rhetoric clothes. Oh, wait. Alright, I don't think I have any other rhetoric clothes. Alright, let's try this again.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Is anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you, please.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Beggar, rich, light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
Kim! Kim, I told you there was somebody in here.
The man stands at the far end of the shipping
What the
container.
fuck?
It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital.
What the fuck is... Am I tripping?
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello!
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
You can see is... Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Diodor, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Du Bois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
Oh, we're in Martinez. There's a Cook church here.
Was it Krasmazov that said, religion is parolidon for the masses? He may have been a commoner, but we're in agreement about that. Still, I imagine the architecture is quite lovely. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
How did you get so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Interesting.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
You're right, capital accumulation is its own reward.
Precisely, Mr. Dubois. You know, I hear people talk sometimes about economic equality and fairness, but tell me, where would we be without liberalism? In caves, walking each other with bones.
Yeah.
Exactly. A world of slavery and violence, which brings us back to the essential truth of modernism. Where we are right now, the freedom of mankind can only be derived from the free flow of capital.
It must be nice to be you.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place?
There's...
That's what you need to
There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, you look a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, it's the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Are you telling me that you're so fucking rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you saying this?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
Well, we should get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
Why go so soon? I feel we've so much more to talk about. Ah, well, until next time. Welcome back, Jen.
That was weird. Alright. Kuno lied to me, so I'm going to go confront him now. So there is a very rich man living in a container. Wait. Did I never... Well, if I ever lose my morals, or I get a hit...
Right to work! What's it to you? No.
The man has turned his...
He's not who he says he is. He is muscular. Okay, Kuno, we need to talk. Kuno, you lied to me.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manyan about the armor.
So?
He said thank you. He wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't...
Alright.